FoolCraft 86 coming back at you on FoolCraft 3, episode 14. And it appears we actually have a gift today. That is a lot of silicone. Thank you, Phil. That is a lot of silicone. I'll put it over here. I'm going to read what it says real quick. Gift from Phil. Check out my shop. It has been restocked and refilled. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm guessing he has a refined storage shop. And also, I've had this in here for a while, and I haven't put it on. It is a glowstone loyalty medal. So let's go ahead and get that on. And we'll take off the glass one. Pop it in here. Anyways, if you remember right, on the last episode, we were talking about... Botania and getting started with it. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, I'm going to type in at Botania, and I hear a baby zombie. And it's over there. We'll be good. Alright, first off, we're going to need a pestle apothecary. Very easy to make. We're just going to plop it down right here. And I believe we have a bucket on us. Yes, we do. And I have a lot of junk on me. Like literally a lot of junk. Okay, there we go. Now, oh gosh, this zombie's gonna get on my nerves. Apparently we're just gonna have to ignore him. He's somewhere in there. Alright. Now, at Botania, let's go ahead and, it's creepy. Stupid Blitz. Let's go ahead and get the book. Apparently we don't have any leather either. Let me run off real quick and go get a cow and let's get that book. Be right back. I just realized there was this glowing particle right here. I have my shears on me. And that's pretty much how you make endless supply of the flowers for Botania. So let's go ahead and get some paper. Let's go ahead and chunk all that leather in there. And let's go ahead and get this book done and out of the way. And Botania. There we go. Now, the book's pretty useful. It has a lot of different things in it. So, but if we want to go back to here, don't want to share it. In game. And then we can just sit here and go through all the things. First thing we want to make is like always, is a pure daisy. And you can also look this up in here, which is just 4 white petals in apothecary. So let's go ahead and get. We're gonna need about 8 of them, and we're gonna need some seeds. Let's go ahead and just take a stack of seeds. There we go. And this is pretty easy. Just the way I do it is I stand on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And sooner or later I'll figure a way to auto-craft that. Okay, we're gonna want our pure daisies. Let's see. Let's do them up against this wall. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Here is 1. And 1, 2, 3. Well, be right here. And the good thing about pure daisies is we can just set wood or mainly wood and stone next to it. That's why I actually set it further away. And after about 100 seconds, I think, or a minute, these will turn into living wood and living stone. Now, this is where we're going to get in a little bit of automation. I already have destructors taught to this thing. So we're going to have to bring it out one, actually. So we're going to need 16 of them. And do we have block placers? We do not have block placers taught. And we're going to need about 16 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Planks. Let's craft about 2 stacks. Should work. Seven and say 16. All right. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and get this first bit of living wood and living rock. I'm picking these things up because, yeah, that was actually a bad spot. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and lay some more down real quick because we're going to need a few of it. Oop. I just want to get a little bit going. Looks like it's becoming nighttime already. Let's go ahead and sleep in our sleeping bag. And next thing we want to work on is a little bit of a power gen for it. And we're going to need, I like to go with the Indo Flames. We're going to need 2 brown, a red, and a light gray. So let's go ahead and put up some of the stuff we don't need right off the top of us. That. We're gonna need that. Don't need the shears. Don't really need that. Probably will need you. Okay. It was. Oh, what was it? 2 brown. I know it was a light gray. Two brown, light gray, and a red. I don't have very much red. So let's go ahead and get some bone meal here. And bone meal all this. And apparently miss. Now this, and by the way, do not break these with your hands. Always grab a pair of shears. And believe it or not, that grass comes in handy later. Let's go ahead and get the last bit of this. Oh no. Alright. Let's clear up this mess. And clear out our inventory again. Alright. That should be enough for a while. Don't really need that either. Alright, it was 2 brown, a gray, and a light red. Good. So now if we have an empty hand and put our seeds here, put this up here, should be able to just do like that. Now let's get our bucket. And the cool thing about this now, since we did the recipe once, just right click it. So I'm gonna get about 9 of these real quick and come right back to you guys. Alright. Just for the time being, they can sit right there. Well, actually, no, I don't want them to sit there yet. There we go. Now, we're also need a mana spreader. It's pretty easy. A mana pool. And a wand. Which should be pretty easy. Do we have any more wood? No. This is why I want to get this automated. Let's see, what do I not need on me? There we go. Okay, we're going to need 2 more sticks. And let's go ahead and make our flower or our wand with blue on one side. Is that how you do it? Or no? There we go. Now we have our wand of the forest. And now we can link everything. Now I want the mana spreader, or I want the pull right about here. Go ahead and pick this stuff up. Because we're going to want a lot of this wood. So I might as well get a lot of it made up real quick. Now, let's go ahead and set this right about here. And keep, oh, left one. Oh, Shears, where are you? There we go. Now I can place this down. And actually, if you guys remember, I talking about the coal coke. This is why I made it. And if we take our wand, we notice all these are already linked to this. And I want this to be linked to that, which will be stopping on that. There we go. This wood actually is making it up pretty quick. So let's go ahead and kind of cut this piece out. Try not to go too fast because this thing does have a bad tendency of placing too fast. And I think maybe later I'll go with a Botania version of doing this, which should be kind of interesting because I think, oh yeah, these do actually require a redstone signal. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if they did or not. Now we just want to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there we go. It's our first bit of mana. So that's a good start. And the reason I'm using this is because A, I need the creosote, and B, look at the burn time. It goes from like 800 or 1600 to 3200. So that's going to burn for quite some time and give us a ton of mana. Endo flames are not the best in the world. The one thing I want to get is the runes, and that's going to take the runic altar. To make the runic altar, I need basically just a, let's see, I think I have a diamond nearby. Take a diamond and throw it in there. Oh, let's see. There we go. There's our runic altar. And we'll set that right about here. It's already nighttime again. And I'll show you guys how to make a quick rune. And then off camera, I'll go make the ones I want. See, I want to find an easy one. Carpet, feather, string. Carpet. Let's put this stuff back up. feather, string, carpet, feather, yeah. And you're always going to want some iron or mana ingots. I think that's what they're called. I don't know if I have any on me. Oh, mana steel. I do actually have one on me. Sweet. And gunpowder is normally something you can use for the what's this called? Mana powder. And you hear that. And let's go and get another mana spreader. And we'll have this one facing from this. Have it going to here. And it looks like it already ran out. And considering how little mana I have, it's going to take a minute. So I don't even know if it'll reach that far. Let me go ahead and break this. Let's put a little closer. This should be good. Alright. And we'll come back in a few minutes when this is done. And when you see the lightning effects and everything is ready, what you do is drop a piece of living stone on there and right click. There you go. I had to put it on top. I didn't realize that. So, and I'll come back after I make a few ruins and show you guys what I have planned. Okay, everybody, in between segments, I've been playing with a few things. I do actually have a decent amount of mana, but what I created probably caused a lot of server lag, and I kind of don't want to use it that much. And that is this right here. Basically, these are constructors, and what they do is put oak leaves in the behind these munch stews. Munch stews, if you've never seen them before, they basically eat leaves. Now what this does is, oh, it actually stopped. Huh. That's strange. The last time I ran that, it ran perfectly fine. It ran non-stop. But we'll let it go for a minute. But there's something else I was looking at that we could automate, and that is what they call Black Lotus. And oops. Black Lotuses are very simple. Basically, this is the one we want. These give a little bit of mana when you drop them in the pool. These give a lot. I've been doing some little testing. But to make them, we need poppies and some organic black dye. Now to make these, they actually have a crafting recipe, and that's through the Empower. 3 redstone and an ender pearl. And it makes those. And then we can just put an automatic dropper. An automatic dropper down over one of these. And pretty much have it run non-stop. So, now my power is up there, and we have to craft organic black dye. Well, to make organic black dye, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need pulverized coal and a slime ball or egg. We're going to go the slime ball route because of the rice slime. So what I was thinking of doing is setting up a few cloches and just automating it through that. Now the only thing about cloche is I'm going to need a lot of these vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes are made in the engineer workbench with copper wires and redstone. That's actually something I cannot automate. I do have the automation of pretty much anything else, but I can't automate this one block because there's no way to do it. So that's not working too bad now. Not giving as much mana as it did. I mean, I had this thing completely full. I actually had to make a mana tablet, which is living rock around a diamond or a mana pearl. Mana diamond or mana pearl. And I filled it completely up. And also, I did make all these runes. If you need to know how to make them, a lot of them just have the runic recipe, and it's real easy to do. As I showed you with the other one, you just place it on here. I'm trying to figure out a way to automate it right now. I'm going to have to do this in between episodes. But let's go ahead and go back up to our base. Oop, wrong side. Secret door kind of gets me, but here's our empower. It's actually still hooked up with the sheep right over there. So what I'm probably going to do is, since I have power here, I can make water here. I'm going to put the cloches in here for now until I make like an area for my farms. Let's go ahead and set this thing down. Yeah, I actually have it right. And let's get that blueprint real quick, and then I'll show you how to get the how to make the first thing. This is the one we want. The thing is that you have to look for the engineer's blueprint. Just right here. Which isn't too hard. Now, do I have any steel? I can make some steel. Do I have an engineer hammer? No, I do not. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay. And we want the engineer one, which is this right here. And we can go smack this in here. Wait. Really? This is the one we want. Something else we need to automate is the production of paper. That is a mental note. There we go. It's basically any type of glass, 2 copper wires, and redstone. Okay. Let's get about a stack of glass cooking up. Now, engineer hammer. We can do a stack of plates. And now we need, I think shears actually work in this too. Ooh. wire. Huh. Okay, so those don't work. So let's just make this. There we go. Got our wires. Now we just need some redstone. I don't think we're going to need this many right off the bat. But now we're just waiting on our glass. Which we should actually have a lot of glass made up already. That's good. That's pretty much all we need for now. There we go. Made 64 of them. I don't think we're going to need 64 cloches, but who knows. And actually, I had everything already made. Huh. Basically, the iron mechanical component is very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only going to need 2 right now. And that should be it. There we go. We got 2 cloches. And the way I want them set up is like this. And I can run... Well, that's actually... Yeah, we can back them out a little bit. And I'll get this all set up, and I'll come back to you guys whenever I get this stuff going. Alright? Alright, everybody. My plan is a basic failure. I'm going to have to build it in a different area. One that's quite a bit bigger, because basically the mob crusher is supposed to kill the mobs that this floating lumen produces. Well, it does that, but let me throw these black lotuses on there. They'll spawn down there and be killed, but they also spawn up here. And yeah, that's becoming a headache. So basically what I did is I started moving some stuff out here and trying to make a decent amount of mana. You can tell. Apparently the zombie died over there. I think that's one of them I killed. But for basic endo flame setup, and also made a morphing tool because I was getting tired of having so much stuff in my inventory. And yeah, so we're gonna have to come back on that in a later time. But I think we're gonna have to start setting up our shop, which is gonna be just a Botania shop. And since I can automate most of this stuff, see, that's kind of cool about the morpho tool. It changes depending on what you're looking at. But yeah, it is not working like I want it to. So, but you can see they spawn, and whenever I get this set up, I might actually just buy a different shop area for it. How many are still up here? 10. Let's go ahead and just dump all these in here, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, throw all those. It's completely full. And you'll notice them in a second, unless it's actually starting to behave itself. If it is, I'm going to be irritated. Okay. Oh, wait. Do I have this thing off? I might have it off. Now, I think in Botania there's also some monocles or something that helps with the range. But we're going to have to look at that in a later date. Hand of Ender. Yeah, oh. Yeah, you can see there's one right there. You can see the weird particle effects. Yeah, that's a mob version of a... There's two of them. Mob version of a mob. Or dungeon version of a mob, sorry. Oop, don't want to show the field. But yeah, it's basically... It works, but it just doesn't spawn where I want them to. And the main reason I got that was to make these. But it's going to have a lot bigger setup. And there's something up here. So we might, in between episodes, I'll probably just sit there and automate like most of the Botania stuff. So we can just open a Botania shop. And we'll see where we go from there. And also I want to show you guys this. Yes, there's a lot of cactus mint in my base. Move. Thought I would help. Here's some cactus. Yeah. Thanks, Thor. I'm going to have to figure out something for these guys. Actually, I might have a plan. Let me, do I have my golden lassos on me? Yes, I do. Put away some of this stuff. Because they were kind of a... Okay, got one. Go two. Yeah. They can go in here with Mini-Me and Lucifer. They can guard Lucifer. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Any comments, concerns, or anything else, put down in the comment section down below. And this is a lot of cactus mint. On the next episode, we're probably going to be working more on the power gen situation. Because I could use a lot more power. And I might go through the route of using a farmer from one of the villages to produce emeralds type situation. And I forgot what type of dynamo that was called. Numismatic dynamo. You can basically use any type of gems and they'll create power depending on what it is. Because I think diamonds get the most uses. Yeah, you can do currency, which we could actually do that way too. Or, let's see, where are they at? There we go. See, each one of these gems produces 200,000. Diamonds produce 1.2 million. And, no, I didn't see emeralds on here. Oh, 200,000. So we might just use the Philosopher's Stone and break them down, break the emeralds down to diamonds, since diamonds apparently... They got one more in here. Diamonds produce more power. We'll just go through that route. And we'll see where we go. And I also upgraded my backpack to or satchel to a resonant satchel. Because I was past tense, running out of room in my inventory all the time, if you couldn't tell by my videos. But now that I made the morph tool and everything else, well, my inventory is a mess right now. And yeah. And also, while we're on, we got the bronze loyalty medal. So we'll put that on. That is 80 hours of gameplay. We'll put that away. I might make it like a little area to put all those up. But until next time, this is EnigmaCraft86 saying take it easy. Later.